Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we went and explored through what was left of Magran's Fork. A few kills, a few explorations, things like that. Now we're going to take a look around at Anslog's compass and see what's around here. We do have one quest. Let's see. And there are some people here. Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They're breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Hail and well met.
If you are here to fish, as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage, until we heard something. A strange noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. Ugh, it was awful. Hey, warrior mage, good of you to visit. What are you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. We were looking the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Not the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here or go hungry. You said there are a lot of shipwrecks here? All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. Farewell. Good tidings to... Wait, do you hear that? Uh-oh. Zaurips. Well, a Zaurip. Gods, what a mess. Thank you for your help, stranger. Okay, so we've got undead and Zaurips. Okay, nothing to the west. Crabs and small fish cluster in this pool left behind by the tide. So, to the southeast is, going to be undead. Goody. And it seems like there's Zaurips here as well. Wonderful. Alright, more Zaurips here. Well, one more Zaurip. I think this is because I'm on easy mode that I'm not dealing with hordes of enemies. Which is a little bit of a bother, but, I mean, I deal with what I deal with. Ahoy there! Ahoy! Kind of you to stop by and speak, my western friend. An Almawa stands before you, his hair matted and once bright clothes in ruins. Equally ruined is his face, a hatching of thin scars crossed by broader wounds. Haven't seen another kith since my ship went down. I don't suppose you're looking to lighten your purse. Who are you? I am called Ponamu Birdscorned, chronicler of the Huana people. Strange, I know, but we do not choose our names, do we? You were shipwrecked. Aye, we were transporting goods from the Deadfire to Defiance Bay when a storm took us off course and ran us aground here. Only I survived. He frowns for a moment, but then shakes his head, clearing the expression. You should consider sailing the islands of the Deadfire, friend. No more beautiful a realm exists in the whole of the world. What are you selling? Oh, the ship's cargo, goods from the Deadfire, a few personal trinkets, all of the highest quality. I wouldn't sell them, but without coin, how am I to return to my homeland? Let me see your wares. Okay, so we do have some things here. I think these are specifically because, well, the second game takes place there. Fulvano's Blunderbuss. Okay, that again. Yes, there are guns in this game. One-Eyed Melina's Gold-Fingered Spike Flinger. Bind this item to unlock the next level. Ah, yes. Some items can be bound in order to, unlock. Okay. Binds with Chanters, Ciphers, Druids, Rangers, Wizards. For an Arbalist. Saber of the Seas. Okay, fairly impressive, I guess. It's fine. Overwhelming wave on crit. War Club of the Mataru. A war club, sure, why not? Fine pistol, fine saber, boatswain's deckhands, and helmsman's uniform. Okay, deflection and reflex, deflection and fortitude. Belt of the Royal Deadfire Cannoneer. Grants firebrand 3 times on rest. And company captain's cap. For resolve and dexterity. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I don't know how to improve it specifically, but it is pretty good. Not that I can afford anything right now, but I can sell you a few of the items I've picked up here. It's not much, but I mean, it's something. For now. 20 gold. Thank you very much for buying my things. And there's some people here. Fish and clumps of seaweed, bright green with heat, royal in the stew. It tastes pleasantly salty. You find yourself facing a towering Almawa woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale fish-white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flows down over her broad shoulders.
How do you do?
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come for medicines and crafts work, or to share the fire? She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Who are you? My name is Ranga. I lived in Gilded Vale a time, working as a healer and a midwife. Perhaps you've been to that place? You'll understand then why I might choose to come south. In any case, it is far more comfortable here by the shore where I can hear the water. And I still get visitors from time to time. Perhaps you're in need of something. What's that Zaurip doing here? Who, Tana? He helps me gather ingredients, work the cauldron, things like that. He's been quite a help around here. The Zaurip lets out a rattling chirrup and bares its teeth in what you guess is intended to be a cheerful expression. Do you have anything for sale? Certainly, have a look. Okay. Potions and drugs, basically. And some stew. That said,
traveler.
Alfra sent me here. She says that you know some way to ensure that her child is not a hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock. You are kind to come all this way. Poor Alfra must be beside herself. I imagine she gave you something for payment? Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. There's a Zaurip tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zaurip lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. One day I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Alfra, and throw in something for you, too. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. Good, good. You'll find them easily enough, I think. She smiles, baring sharp teeth. Good luck. Ah, and another level up for Adair. Alright, you're going to take this level up. Athletics and survival, we can try and get that to level 6. Still got another 2 points. Yes, a point in lore and a point in mechanics, so they're used up a bit. They're there. Let's see. Offensive. I kind of want him to use the flail. The flail and the warbow. I like that idea. Done. Yeah, because you have a warbow already. And if we replace your saber with Gaun's share... There we go. A lesser-known aspect of the god Aethys, Gaun represents the cyclic nature of life and the seasons, and is often portrayed as a farmer wielding a scythe. He enjoys popularity among more rural followers of Aethys, who are drawn to his varying identities as provider, shepherd of the dead, and defender against injustice. Gaun's share is said to have been crafted by a distraught wooden smith after the destruction of his home by a Glenfathan raiding party. Upon arriving at a neighboring settlement, the smith immediately set about his work, intending to craft a weapon suited to righting the wrongs done to his village. Toiling over several weeks, he was able to fashion a heavy flail covered in small, sickle-shaped blades, with which he was determined to send any returning invaders into the afterlife. Alright, I think that'll work. 30% of grazes converted to hits, and damage is restored as endurance. So when he hits people, he'll be healed. That's pretty dang nice. Okay. And we can work on trying to get secondary damage and slaying later on, but that's later on. You now have a nice little flail. I think that's good. Okay. So, we've got undead to the southeast and Zalrip to the northeast. Haven't really dealt with undead yet. And there's some Zalrip. Well, a Zalrip. And that one's dead. And this appears to be a cave. A sea cave. I'll drop down a save before we take a look in here. Alright, what have we got in the sea cave? I'm a little curious. Yeah, it's not too big. And we've got sporelings. It's a new creature we haven't fought yet. These sporelings are doing quite a bit of damage here.
Let's go.
How about you restore some endurance here?
That's it.
Thank you. That helps out quite a bit. And there go the sporelings, and I think one of us just leveled up. Yes, Aloth leveled up. Nice. Let's loot things around here. Dead adventurer. Cave coral. Cave coral. Moss and mold cover the bones like a blanket. They smell earthy and wet.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark.
And a warbow. Well, nothing else of note in here. Alright, Aloth, you leveled up. Let's see here. What can we give you? Lore seems to be the most important thing for you to have. And what about spells? I want to get Rolling Flame just because it sounds hilarious. Oh, I can only get one. Okay, take Rolling Flame. It sounds hilarious. And you have other abilities. Let's see. I think these are all basically the same. Let's see. Arcane Veil. Protective Shield of Magic. Grimoire Burn. Slam. And Penetrating Blast. Oh, that modifies a blast. Negating some of the target's damage reduction. That looks pretty good. Go with that. Ooh, bonus first level spell. +1 spell uses. That's something I think we're going to want. The more spell uses we have, the more willing I will be to use the spells. Go for it. Alright. Durance, you'll probably level up soon. I feel like we need to get some better armor and gear for Adair. He's taken a fair bit of damage in one fight. I mean, those sporelings must have been a bit tough, but still. Alright. Let's head to the northeast so we can clear out the, whatever they were called. The Zalrip. Oh, there's something here. Page from Fulvano's Travels. I met a helpful Deerwood woman while in Gilded Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village, and agreed to accompany me some part of the way towards Anslog's compass. We parted ways in the wilds known as Magran's Fork, but I gave her my amulet so that she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I will return to these lands someday after all. That's the amulet we're currently holding on to. Okay then. And Zaurip. Just one though, and he's dead. Okay, the Zaurip are easy to kill. Then again, I have a feeling they probably swarm. Then you'd have a bit of a problem. There we go. Oh wow, really? That's it. Just 2 of them. I think that's because this is uneasy. Yeah, uneasy, I think what they do is lower the amount of foes you're fighting. Okay. Clamshells and crab carapaces litter the coals.
Time to see.
There's nothing hidden
and not
around
be
here, is there? That camp was honestly kind of pathetic. Probably, again, because I'm playing this on easy. Let's see. How is it that so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Deerwood call this pitiable lagoon a sight to see, but all I have experienced here is misfortune. I thought to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover it was home to sporlings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made it to inspect the dragon stills nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little Zaurips. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zaurips do not appear to have followed... Fine crossbow. You can take that. Because I think... Yeah, you've just got a regular one, so that can be sold. And a ghoul. There's the undead. Okay. I guess ghouls aren't going to be that bad. Vessel flesh. Oh, I should have looted that. I'll grab it on the way back. The dial. So this must be the compass. Down goes that one. And there's another. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's see. While traveling west towards Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveler of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in pleasant conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most execrable pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets that he might better appreciate Valian craftsmanship. May they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Meadow. I cannot imagine it is a pleasant place. Okay, so the Black Meadow will be able to find Fulvano's boots. And we've got more armor and such here. There we've got a rod. At the center of a ring of jagged stone, this boulder casts long shadows across the sand as the sun moves overhead. There's a morning star. And that appears to be everything around here. Alright. Gonna run over here to loot that. And then we can go turn in this quest. I don't know if the Fulvano stuff is for a collection that we give to him at some point in the future. Unless he's dead. Alright, cave coral, got it. And now let's go turn in the quest.
Gods keep you.
Is it done? Am I rid of the interminable squawking of the Zaurips? No, Tana, I do not mind yours. They're all dead. All 2 of them. Good. I tired of their feeble attempts to surprise us. Here. She hands you 3 files. For your trouble. And now we can get underway with my part of the bargain. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. She points just north of her little stretch of beach. Sporelings, they call them. It is a useful material. I need 1 for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you find. Will you have a 3rd favor for me to do after this? This is what I need to make the potion Alfra asks for. If you do not wish to help, then I cannot do anything about that, can I?
Hello.
Careful with those sporelings, they have a way with the mind. It's why the spores are so useful, really. I have some spores here. So you do. Excellent. Give me one here, and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long. The mixture is ready. Take this to Alfra. Tell her to drink it before bed, as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish, and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite. Grant her strength. She's a rather frail woman from what I remember her. Wait, I thought this was a cure. I can tend to ailments of the body. I cannot cure an affliction of the soul. Certainly not one inflicted by the gods. I have explained many times. People will believe what they want. So let her believe. Perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved, and if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I will promise. Ranga, you're nothing but a charlatan. Nonsense. I am many years now a midwife. What I am not is a worker of impossible miracles. If you want to do something about the legacy, I tell you this. Better to deal with Lord Raedric. It is his punishment which drives these women to me. I have done what I can as promised. Tell Alfra I wish her well. Oh, quite unfortunate that that's the case. Oh, but we do have a level up for Durance. Okay, you're gonna get mechanics as high as you can. We might be able to take care of that trap now. Next. Okay, so. Bonus first level spell, that would be very useful. What are these other ones? Brilliant Radiance. Enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance. Interdiction. Condemns the priest's foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. Inspired Flame. The faithful of Magran gain an accuracy bonus with sword and arquebus, and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. Agonizing Radiance. Everyone receives less healing from the priest's holy radiance, but the priest gains a bonus to all attributes and movements. I don't think so. And Inspiring Radiance. Allies gain an accuracy bonus from the priest's holy radiance. No, we're going to go with the bonus first level spell. And you, I have a few things to sell you. Let me see your wares. Alright, sell all of these. And sell that armor. And sell these 2 helms. And I think that's everything. Another 140 copper. Okay. Okay, there wasn't too much around here, but we got through. Let's head out. Head back to town, turn in the quest, and see if we can take care of that trap again. Hopefully this time we actually can. Alright, back to Gilded Vale. And we're over here. Okay, you know what? We'll stop down here first. I think it's fine. Once again, try to get rid of that trap. Hopefully we actually can. Yeah, I guess we'll head in this one instead. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I think it's basically the same distance we're running in both cases. Annoyingly. Okay, we're there. Now, here's where the trap is. And I think once we looted it, we actually had a spirit show up.
Time to see and not be seen.
Okay. Can you undo this trap?
That's settled.
You can! And we got Cloak of an Aethasian Priest, which improves will. There we go. No lies. Alright. Deal with this phantom, please. Almost. Oh god, it's on fire. And it's dealt with. Okay. He was a little bit tough, but we got him. Things going okay. Thing okay, warrior? Alright, once again, head out. Now that we finally looted that. And then we'll go turn in the quest. Afterwards, take a rest so that you can get your health back. And might end the episode there. Alright, she was in here. She's probably not going to want to heal hear that this won't actually help her. But I feel it best to tell her the truth. Alright.
Greetings.
You were some time away. I worried you wouldn't return. Is that it? Have you brought it? What did Ranga say? Yes, I have it. Here it is. You really did it. Oh, bless you, bless you! I don't know what I would have done without you. Now my baby will be safe. I can't thank you enough. Wait. You should know something about that potion. Alfred blinks, looking down at the vial. What do you mean? It doesn't do what you think. Ranga says it'll make you feel better, but that's it. But everyone said... I should have known. I've been so stupid. How could I think... I'm sorry. I wasted your time. You don't know that your child will meet the same fate. Perhaps this is best left to chance. You're right. I shouldn't turn to such methods. There may still be another way. She seems to deflate a little, her face weary. I won't take the potion, but thank you all the same for acquiring it for me. Here, take this. You can keep what remains of Ranga's payment, too. And take this as well. It was Hathort's. I've been holding on to it, but I think it'll do you more good. I suppose all I can do now is pray. Perhaps the gods will be kind. Alright. That trap will be sold. And we've got... Oh, right, we did get some of these, so... You can hold on to this and this... What is this one? Minor recovery? Throw that in there. And minor cloak of protection. I think we have that. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'll let you have the healing bonus. You can have the cloak of protection. I'll put that one in storage. That's just boosts will. I don't think I'm going to use that, because yes, it's a will boost, but it doesn't boost everything. It's not quite the same. Okay. Alright, let's head over to the inn and take a rest. Oh, what's this? Hold, madam, but a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in a green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach, and at a closer distance his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with weariness. He appears to be favoring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. It seems that you have done dear Alfra a great service. The man nods toward the nearby house. Anslog's compass is a dangerous place, and yet you were willing to venture there to help her. Gilded Vale needs such courage in these dark times. Stout hearts willing to do what is necessary to save these people. Can I count you among that number? Who are you? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The wheat shone like gold on the hills, and the village's people lived well. I don't know about the golden crops, but there were less flies anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Raedric looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Like many tyrants, he has surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. And so you are warned. If you would press on despite that, however, I wonder if we might not help one another. What is it you want me to do? The man nods, standing a little straighter. It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you there is no other option. Lord Raedric must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Raedric's madness. He would cure Waidwin's legacy by ensuring there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife Ygritte may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. We have not stood idle. My people and I breached the defenses, intent on ending Raedric's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of night, but we were routed. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons, the work of Raedric's animancer. It falls to you. Lord Raedric has called for further reinforcements, and soon there will be no stopping him. Our time grows short, and in this hour I must beg assistance where I can. He's going to owe us more than some rebel-strewn plot of land after this. Fling him from the ramparts, or else cut his head and from his shoulders. I care not. Once his throne lies empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. I'll find Raedric and deal with him. Then I commend you on your courage, and thank you for your assistance. But I will not send you onward without due warning. Raedric's hold is crawling with soldiers and sellswords all loyal to Raedric. They will not take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all the more alert for our failed efforts. A frontal assault would be unwise. If you would brave it, you could follow our steps and seek out the entrance to the sewers at the eastern edge of the moat. But several of my men were captured. It may be the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Those men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, seek out my old friend Nedmar. He is the High Priest. Baratheon, now that... He is the High Priest, Baratheon, now that the Shining God has fallen. A good man in difficult circumstances. He will listen to reason. Durance chortled is nearly choking on his own disdain. Shining God. He never shone so brightly as when the bomb took him. The moniker is obsolete now. Ash does not shine. It's like if someone was to call you the attractive priest, Durance. Nedmar can help you reach Raedric, but he resides in the upper level of Raedric's hold, protected by guards and mercenaries. You will have to keep to the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire keep. No sense in wasting resources if it isn't necessary. I'll keep your... Thank you for the advice. I'll make good use of it. I consider it a blessing from the gods that I have found someone that understands honor and duty. Raedric's hold lies past the Eastern Wood, not far to the east. May Magrin bring you victory, friend. I wish you luck. So, that's something we'll need to deal with. Let me look here. So, Raedric is past the Eastern Wood, probably at the end of this path here. But we do still have quests in the Black Meadow. So I think what we'll do is... Well, first I'm going to go rest in the inn. Then we're going to go into the Black Meadow. We have a couple quests to deal with there. After the Black Meadow, we'll head to Easternwood and clear that out, and then see if we can deal with Raedric. Because he's causing a lot of problems here that we need to deal with. I don't like it at all. It may be difficult, but we'll try what we can. But yeah, first things first, let's get
Well,
arrested.
traveler.
I'd like a room, please. Yeah, Deerwood's Pride. There we go, thank you. And with that, I am going to end this episode here. Like I said, next episode we'll go into the Black Forest. Black Forest? Black Meadow, not Black Forest. And see if we can clear that out. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Durance, and Aloth. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.